Pokemon meme review.
Leave your entries in the subreddit PokeFans, and I'll watch submissions in the next episode. ASPITPIAY.
Greetings, Pokefans! Michael here, and welcome to the newest episode of ASPITPIAY. At some point in the past, I asked you. My ongoing series where I react to submissions on my subreddit, r/MandJTV, and since most of those submissions are memes, the alternate name for this series is Pokemon Meme Review. This is the first video I'm recording since the announcement of Generation 9 Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, so I'm hoping to see several memes about that. But enough intro stuff, let's dive in. Raising friendship in Galar. Camping, playing games, raising friendship in Hisui. Oh, that's so true. I love that though. What does this mirror do, Professor? It shows us Noibats. I love this type of meme. The two most unfair fights of all time, Tortoise versus the Hare and Groudon versus Kyogre. Specifically Groudon on a tiny island. I mean, yeah, fair. It kind of depends on who's slower though, because that's whose weather gets to stay. POV, you're a Team Rocket grunt in Johto and you see a red-haired guy with a cool cape running towards you. Hey, cool, I'm dead. Oh no. Don't talk to me or my son ever again. Oh my gosh. I love seeing just absurd size differences in this game, but that shiny Torterra looks like the size of a Groddle. Like, where's the player? Honestly, the Alpha Torterra is the size that I would like expect Torterra to be. That looks like just a dog, like the size of a dog. Favorite water starter? Like base form or fully evolved form? I really like Mudkip and Swampert. I'm a cute cat. I'll probably be really majestic and cute in my final evolution. That's the funny part, you won't. We can hold out some hope, okay? I, for one, actually, no, not for one. I, for many, because I know so many people agree with me, am tired of them making superhuman starters. Every starter since Generation 6, even if it's not explicitly on two legs, has gotten very human. Chestnut and Greninja are kind of middle grounds. Their base forms are generally a similar leg structure as the final forms, but freaking Fennekin, 4 legs to an actual furry. Then in Gen 7, you've got 3 fully evolved starters that are very human, Incineroar being the most dramatic example of taking 4-legged Litten. And then Primarina, even though it's not like on 2 legs and 2 arms, it clearly becomes a lot more like a person than Poplio. And then Gen 8, I don't really like any of the fully evolved starters in Gen 8. Rillaboom's the most acceptable because without its drum, it looks mostly like a gorilla. It just has like human hair. But then freaking Cinderace and Inteleon, oh my God. So me, like many others, are really hoping that these starters lean more towards like the Gen 1 starter design where they're still animals. Encanto. I always say Kanto. I think the official pronunciation might be Kanto, but Darwin, evolution take millions of years, Pikachu evolving after being handed a shiny yellow stone. Oh, and then this one's the same thing. Pokemon with Levitate not being affected by Legos. All right. Hey, who is the 7th Gen 4 gym leader? Nice try. Mikey requests, I deliver. You're a Starly. Why are these so funny? Looks like you're going to the distortion world, Jimbo. Very good. You guys have been killing it this month. I'm liking these. This wasn't your reaction, you're lying. A Detective Pikachu sequel? Generation 9? I wasn't expecting a Detective Pikachu sequel. That was not on my brain at all. I think I was less surprised by the Gen 9 announcement than most people because it's time. Since the launch of Generation 5, a new generation of Pokemon has come out every 3 years. Gen 5 was 2010, Gen 6 was 2013, Gen 7 was 2016, Gen 8 was 2019, and 3 years after 2019, is 2022. I think a lot of people weren't expecting it to be announced so soon because we just got Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and Legends Arceus. But if you think about it, there were 2 whole years between the release of Sword and Shield and the release of Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. Gen 7 had a new game come out every year. It was Sun and Moon, end of 2016, Ultra Sun and Moon, end of 2017, Let's Go, end of 2018, Gen 8, Sword and Shield, end of 2019. I think it's possible the pace was intended to be the same for this, one each year, maybe Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and then Legends Arceus, and then Gen 9, but maybe due to COVID, things got delayed. So we ended up with nothing for 2 years. I mean, we got the DLC, but those are minor things. It's not really a new game. But then a game slated for end of 2021, and a game that was gonna be in 2020 moved back. So it's ended up we're getting 3 games in a 1-year time frame, which is insane. But I'm not gonna complain, because it's more Pokemon to play, and it's great for my career. Being called Galaxy Grunt in Legends Arceus. Call me contradictory all you like, Galaxy Grunt, but such is life, embracing the complexity of both. How most people react? The day I lost my identity. How I react? Ha-ha, it is I! We are all Grunty Boy! Ha-ha, it is I, Grunty Boy! Hey dude, what's going on?
Well, to be honest with you, I have a problem with the sponsor of this video, Dr. Squatch.
A problem? Well, what problem could you possibly have? Their soap's incredible. The natural ingredients with no harsh chemicals make your skin feel and smell great, giving you a great confidence boost after every time you shower. They offer a variety of scents, like my current favorite, Wood Barrel Bourbon, but I've been enjoying a lot of different ones. Not to mention they've been supporting my channels for almost a year now, which has been great since the quality of their soap makes it super easy to promote.
See, that's actually the problem. They love me too much.
That doesn't make any sense.
Look, I love Dr. Squatch just as much as, if not more than you do. Their soap has changed the way I shower, and their other personal care products are excellent as well. And Dr. Squatch clearly loves me back, as evidenced by how much soap they've sent me.
You've yet to explain to me how this is a problem.
I can't use all of this? For most people, that's fantastic. But for me, it means I can never truly reciprocate the love they've shown me. I physically cannot use this soap faster than they send it to me.
Why not just give some of it away? I'm sure you've got some stinky fellow grunts that would benefit greatly from using Dr. Squatch soap.
Give? Instead of take? That'd be very out of character for me. Although I must admit I have been criming less lately due to your annoyingly positive influence. All right, fine. I'll spread some of the Dr. Squatch love.
Great, and when you give it to them and they love it and inevitably want more, tell them that new customers can get 20% off orders of $20 or more by using my code DSQMNJTV at the link in the description below.
Very well, but to be clear, I'm keeping most of this soap. It is, well, difficult to part with. Ta-ta!
When you are Wooloo, you've found the exploit. Oh, it's just Detective Pikachu? Oh, snap, Gen 9. We just discussed this, but I like that you're using my meme format. Took me 3 days to make. Please let Mikey see this while it's happening. Okay, this is a building montage. Forgive me, I'm gonna skip to the end product. Whoa, turn around, the suspense is killing me. Oh, that's so good. I'll give you an upvote. That means a lot to me. That looks great. Thank you for doing that. Face it, you're never gonna get, wait, is this? Face it, you're never gonna get your own channel. Do I look like I need my own channel? Oh, I love that. I also really loved that moment from the trailer, so seeing myself memed onto it is just, oh, I'm so flattered. And Grunty Boy, of course. Dialga fans, when you put them in a trash compactor, suddenly they prefer having more space. Palkia fans, when you put a time bomb next to them, all of a sudden they value time. Diamond Clan and Pearl Clan added on Twitter. I have an opinion to make from a Gen 1er. Pokemon fans, Legends Arceus is actually quite good. Ah, it is. So where does this one fit? Okay, we got Fuecoco on the Zodiac. Ah, it doesn't. Fuecoco's existence thoroughly disproves the Chinese Zodiac fire starter theory. While most of them fit, Fennekin as the dog was always kind of a stretch, but there is no crocodile. Like, the dragon was Charmander, and that's the only reptile on here. Legends Arceus, the whole Pokemon community. I mean, yeah, it's a very good game. Can I just take a moment to talk about how 2022 is shaping up to be an absolutely fire year for video games? At least for me personally. Legends Arceus. Horizon Forbidden West is what I'm playing right now. I loved the first one, enjoying the second one a lot as well. A lot of people care about Elden Ring. I don't. It looks too hard. I don't like it when things get too difficult. The new Kirby game. I'm interested in Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. God of War Ragnarok. Nintendo Switch Sports looks fun. And then freaking Gen 9? Like, oh my God. The best part of an Oreo is the black cookie part, not the frosting part. Deal with it. Darkness without light is an abyss. Light without darkness is blinding. You cannot have a coin with one side. Yo, Socrates, it's an effing cookie. Stop making this freaking joke. Second reminder for Mikey to make a top 10 Pokemon location music since the battle music has reached 50,000 likes a year ago. Okay, hear me out. I saw this first reminder in a meme review and I was like, oh, okay, I'll make it. And then I started to make it and immediately hated it. I could only think of like 2 or 3 that I really wanted to talk about. And it was taking me hours of just listening through music and getting nothing written. And I was like, I don't want to do this right now. So I haven't. I might eventually, but also I'm gonna be real with you guys. I might not. Sometimes plans change and we have to live with that. You have to live with it. Because if I don't make it, then I'm fine. Detective Pikachu 2? Seriously, how many of you thought it was Detective Pikachu? Oh, you're talking about the movie. Oh, this whole time I thought you were all talking about the game, and I'm like, who's thought about the Detective Pikachu game at any time? But now I see you all thought it was gonna be another like Ryan Reynolds Detective Pikachu movie. I get it. I now see why you thought that. Now, well, I got a shiny Pokemon. Ha 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 ha. Did you hear? They found a whole game full of them. They're worthless. A shiny is a shiny. Preach, Mr. Incredible. Oh, well, I certainly prefer the bottom version. I was never a simp for Lady Hippo, this is Shaman, a new member of our family. Is the hippo gonna eat the shaman? Yep, you, the guy she tells you not to worry about. I mean, shout out to you for improving. A curious item induced this evolution. The Pokemon's offensive capabilities have greatly increased, but the strangeness of its behavior is magnified in equal measure. This worries me. Lamentin, Ray, and Akari, Borianzi, why are you running? I actually think it'd be more like, why are you running? That was very silly, I apologize. Nobody, American universities, I like your initiative. My teaching fee is a neat $1 million. Ooh, Gen 9 water starter evolution linked. Who is that duck on the end? MandJTV, MandJTV. Stop it! Stop it! It's MandJTV. The J stood for my brother Justin. It's not Mand or MandDJ. Oh, if I could travel back in time and tell my 14-year-old self not to name the channel that, I would. Palkia, use spatial rend. It's tearing apart the fabric of space-time. It doesn't affect the Jigglypuff. Very good. So funny, Sudowoodo's so bad at its job that children can tell it's not a tree. So I figured it must be parched. After all, it's like a plant, right? It must need to be watered. Oh yeah, but this guy's also like super dumb. Me thinking I can take this next hit? Strong style? Good usage of this. Snorlax forgot how to use amnesia. Task failed successfully. Nice. You can't catch me. I know. But he can. Software update. I still have not seen a wild Cherim, but also I stopped trying after I maxed its dex entry by just evolving my Cherubi. A science meme, the nucleus of a hydrogen atom with its one orbiting electron. Gyarados used Hyper Beam. Pikachu avoided the attack. The trainer did not. Oh no. Snorlax and Legends Arceus? It makes people die of starvation? Yeah, seriously. Gen 5 remakes, Black and White 3. I'd be down. Thought it was super cool they did a sequel instead of enhanced versions, but I feel like now we're in the era of them just doing DLC. New trailer for Pokemon Legends Eternatus? Oh, the dog has the sword. Okay. You say Arceus because you think it's funny. I say Arceus because the other ways sound stupid. We are not the same. He's been running in circles for over 10 minutes, not attacking you? That's amazing. Pokemon, people complaining the new Pokemon games are too easy, giving Cynthia and her Elite Four perfect competitive Pokemon. Yep, the whole thing. I made a whole video talking about how I thought that was bad game design though, because the game went from trivially easy to insanely hard instantly. Grunty Boy after breaking into Mikey's house. I am in. Mikey after realizing his Dr. Squatch was stolen again. Oh man. Dr. Squatch is actually the sponsor of this video, so this works out fantastically. People that didn't expect Gen 9 to be revealed. No one expects the Spanish Inquisition, and it was from Spain! And Portugal too. It looks like the Iberian Peninsula in general. Flying type of being immune to ground. Every pure ground type learns a rock type move using a TM or level up, but it won't be stab. Both Kojita and Volo are ancestors to Cynthia. Yeah, it's still not clear what their relationship is. Was Kojita Volo's mother? She didn't act like his mother. They never mention it. I'm just very confused about their connection. Me rides Weird Ear into a river. Also me starts drowning. Meanwhile, Weird Ear. Peace. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. Me. A new Charizard form? I don't think they'll do it again. There is no Easter Bunny, there is no Tooth Fairy, and there is no Fire Starter Zodiac pattern. You all thought there was. You even said there still was when there was a fox instead of a dog. But now, you know. Neutralizing gas filled the area. Awaken my masters. This art came out around when Sword and Shield were coming out, and I've liked it. Guys, I can explain. You have 6 gyms while I only have 4 or 5? You have 4 or 5? I only have 2 or 3. You guys have more than one gym? Hey, Dark has 2, the one in Galar, and the one that I formed in Kalos. Look at me doing a promo of my own video. People say poor Ingo, but let's think about Emmett. Ingo, come out already. Everyone's looking for you. Your Pokemon are so worried. Where'd you go? It's been weeks. Are you still mad because I ate your pudding? I'm very sorry. You can have mine next time. I'll even buy them for you. Can it go on like this? I'm sad, I'm mad, I'm scared. Come home, Ingo. It's like, I didn't really think about Emmett as much. Like that's, like imagine like your sibling just disappearing without a trace. That'd be hell. Pokemon is supposedly a kid's game, but at times it gets really freaking dark. Hello, Dialga from Pokemon Legends Arceus. Hello, Groudon from Pokemon Omega Ruby. Desolate Land, Precipice Blades, Fire type, plus 30, plus 20, plus 50, a total of plus 100. Minus 20, plus 20. I mean, I don't mind that they did this because the Primal Forms is supposed to be basically Mega Evolution, but there's no Mega Evolution in this game. Additionally, it's Origin Dialga and Origin Palkia, so they're equivalents of Origin Giratina, and Origin Giratina has the same base stat total as regular Giratina. So it's really an apples to oranges comparison here. 95% accuracy. Do you trust me? No. Who are you choosing? Are you in the Sprigatito squad, the Fuecoco fleet, or the Quaxley quota? Quaxley quota? Quota's not a term for a team. As of right now, Quaxley is my favorite. I think he's a cute little duck with a fun hat. However, my final decision is always based 100% on the fully evolved forms. So my preference for Quaxley may not stick around. There are theories going around that Fuecoco is gonna be like this fire ghost, like skull-faced crocodile, which sounds so cool. But also Sprigatito, if it stays on 4 legs, could be a cool, like majestic or fearsome tiger, lion, saber-tooth, something. Quaxley, I frankly have no idea what direction they're gonna go with. So right now, Quaxley, but the decision is very much in the air. And someone has made Quaxley Bravo. And you better stay at all 4s. I don't think I will. I like the art. It should, I hope. That's fun. Chinese zodiac theorists, is this a snake? No. What do you think the new gimmick's gonna be? Was there something that indicated that in the logo of Sword and Shield? So it may not be the new gimmick because while they did that in Gen 6 and Gen 7, in Gen 8, they just had the logo for like the Pokemon Gym Challenge League thing. That's where I'm gonna wrap it up for this episode of Pokemon Meme Review. Thank you so much for watching, with an extra special thanks to my patrons over on Patreon who are helping support my channel independent of fluctuating YouTube ad rates. If you want to help support me in the same way, the link is in the description below. Also, if you want to check out some more of my fun Pokemon content, I recommend these videos here. All right, that's all I have for now, so till next time, Poke fans. Gotta catch them all.